didn't even get to bronze.
I said I'm moving too far. Get to bronze.
Hi, this is 𝐂𝐡𝐚𝐦. Welcome to Road to Glory Youth Edition Career Mode with Oldham Athletics. Welcome to episode 78. We are in season 6 and we have played 14 games in the league. It's looking good so far. We're gonna play Manchester United in the first game of this episode, and they are, of course, we're sitting 6th and they are sitting 5th in the league. So they're 2 points ahead of us, and yeah, let's see if we can we shake them. It's not gonna be easy, but we have the advantage of playing home at the Boundary Park, so we do have a chance, of course. We have won against them before. We have lost against them as well. And we have drawn against them as well. So it's going to be a tough, tight game. And I'm playing my first team. We're, stamina's looking good. So come on, boys. Let's go.
One man the focus of attention. In a rich vein of form and number 1 in the scoring charts. Can he do it again today? Live on EA TV. Hello and a warm welcome on what is a glorious night for football. Perfect playing conditions. I'm Derek Ray, joined for commentary by the former Arsenal defender Lee Dixon. And it's all about action from the Premier League in this case. It's Oldham Athletic versus Manchester United.
Yeah, thanks Derek. Should be a good game, this one. I always wanted to start the game on the front foot, fast play, force the opposition to respond. Hopefully we get that from the start of this match. Well, Derek, fans want to see goals. We all want to see goals, and this lot rarely let us down. They're prolific. Ian Wright would have scored an absolute hatful in this team.
Well, it smacks into the gloves of the goalkeepers, right up to date. Aimed towards Marcus Rashford. Playing advantage here, United keep it. Rashford cuts it back. Might go ahead. Will he finish? Oh, so near, off the post.
Well, it was a decent effort. I thought it was in, to be honest with you, but not to be. Maybe next time.
Real chance. Well, goal kick, just as it was. He has time to play it over. Alexandro. And now Ndidi. Bruno Fernandes. And there it is! The opening goal! 1-0, and then...
It's in the back of the net.
The opening goal of the game then. Looking for that final pass and for that chance to level the game. This could square the game, and that's exactly what has transpired. Now, that could be a massive turning point, and momentum is with them. Well, the earlier goal cancelled out, 1 apiece. Moving it forward. Can he take the chance?
Need to goals necessarily. They haven't created enough. Too slow up front, midfield, very average. The coach, he's not happy at all.
Rashford! Well, what a stop that. Well, he's got plenty of space on the flank here. Can he put it away? And it's a double for him in this game. No way for the opposition to contain him, and no wonder he's off celebrating. So back in business. Can Manchester United come up with an answer? I believe there's been a change on Brighton.
Well, that should be a...
Oh, what an opportunity! Defending at the highest class.
Played 2-1.
Alan McInally keeping us right up to date. Rashford crossed accurately towards the far post. Oh, that's a goal at the wrong end. Well, it's every defender's nightmare. An own goal here.
Well, let's see that again. I don't want to look at it as a former defender. I've scored a few of these in my time, and they were always my fault. Got blamed for all of them. Important the players pick him up from here on in.
Well, another equaliser. What a topsy-turvy game this has been. Bruno Fernandes. And maybe Rashford. Well, it wasn't a simple save to make. And firing it into the area. This is why we adore this game.
No, there's another chance. And there it is, back of the net. It looks like the winner.
Rashford. Under real pressure. What a save it was to keep them in with a shout.
Well, he has. He kept them in the game. If that goes in, it's all over.
And over comes the corner. And there it is, the final whistle. A result to please Manchester United fans around the world. They get the 3 points, Lee.
Wow, Derek, what a game of football that was. No wonder this team scores so many goals. Chances created from the first minute to the last. Defenders had a day off for both teams, though, today. Brilliant entertainment.
That was a painful loss, 3-2, and oh man, they had 7 shots, landed 5. We had 3 shots, landed 3. They had a possession, of course, and they tackled more than us. They were more physical, and we weren't outplayed by any. I mean, we were there with them, but they were stronger than us, and I can't say we deserved. We definitely didn't deserve to win. A draw could have been, you know, I wouldn't have complained with a draw. But we lost, so we just have to come on back. We have fallen down to 9th position in the league. We're going to play West Ham, who are sitting 6th right now. So yeah, we have to win. We're playing them away though. We don't want to drop even further. You see the teams chasing us, Chelsea and Everton are 2 points behind us, both of them. So we want to focus above us, not behind us, and yeah, it's gonna be an important game now. A loss could be horrible for us, but I mean a draw is not the end of the world, but we would need 3 points, to be honest. We could really use 3 points in this one. We are going to go for 3 points. We're not going to play any defensive football. We're just going to go all out attack, hoping for the best. We're playing in our blue kit. They are in their, I don't know that color in English, to be honest. But they have their classical home kit, so it's very beautiful. We have full stamina on all our players, so we're going to go with the first team, as you can see here. And yeah, they have what it takes right there on the field. They should be able to get 3 points. Come on, boys. Let's go.
Our camera lens trained on one man. In wonderful form, can he add to his goal-scoring haul today on EA TV? And hello from the stadium that was the main venue for the 2012 Olympics here in the English capital. We're at the London Stadium. I'm Derek Ray, and joining me here on the commentary box is Lee Dixon. And very much looking forward to bringing you action from the Premier League. It's West Ham United and they face Oldham Athletic.
Well, thank you, Derek. All the talking is done. Time now to put the coach's plans into action. Let's hope both teams really have a go at each other from the start of this match. It should be a cracker.
Good luck. Thanks. Hey. Good luck. Cheers. Game out there. Good luck. Cheers. There. Good game. Good game. Hey, good game.
And the starting lineup for West Ham United. Well, this is how we think they're going to line up, Lee, in a defensive posture, but with flexibility.
Yeah, Derek, you're going to get the width from the wing-backs. The lone striker up front will need support from his midfield. Does that come from one or two, or both even? It's a very flexible system with the wing-backs being key to this.
And room now out on the wing. The referee's letting it go as they keep the ball. He has time to play it over. It might be on for them. Oh, good use of the ball. This is Thiago. Firing it in. Oh, fine stop. And firing it into the area. Well, still an issue here. Alcácer. He cuts it back. Can he put them in front? He had to. And Thiago responsible for the corner. Every goalkeeper would expect to catch that one. Thiago. Could be. Well, not. Promising looking ball. Courageous goalkeeping, but he's got mean. Surely! He's foiled them on his own. Pace and time for the cross. Able to close down the shot. He's been admonished by the referee. He's now got to walk something of a tightrope.
Yeah, he knows exactly where he stands. Look at the referee, how he's told him off there. No yellow card, but certainly knows what the referee's thinking.
Off the post and back in play. And a reminder that we have more action from the Premier League coming up. It's West Ham United taking on Brighton.
Yeah, I'm predicting a cracker there. Both teams will have a real go at each other, I'm sure.
Made it a bit too easy for his opponent. Opportunity it is. The opening goal, but on the balance of play, who would have expected this?
Well, how have they done that? They don't deserve it, but they'll take it.
One 0 then. It's opening up for them. Well, that's really sound goalkeeping, not letting the opposition have any scrap. Well, there's still scope for late drama here. 5 minutes left and just one goal between the sides. Well, is it going to end up being productive for them? He's got to score! And a goal to delight the fans. Just what they were hoping for. Well, a second goal for them here. Sofiane Amrabat. Oh, he's given it. The referee says penalty. And an opportunity for them to pull one back here. Well, that could be his final rebuke, I think. And the referee's making that absolutely clear.
Well, I like that, Derek. Good refereeing. Nice and strong. Told the player exactly what he was thinking.
And he's got totally underneath that penalty. Aye, aye, aye.
Well, he'll be looking down at the ground to see if his standing foot slipped.
And there it is, the full-time whistle here, and it's a victory for the visitors. The journey home is going to be a pleasant one, Lee.
Yeah, their 2-goal advantage in the end was just reward for their good play today for me. Worthy winners.
his performance in this particular game will have impressed many people, Lee.
Well, he played well, scored a goal. What a good performance from him.
Finally, our defense worked as we hoped. They had 9 shots, landed 3. We had 3 shots, landed 3. We won 2-0. They had the possession with 54%, but we had a physical play with 9 tackles compared to their 6. We won, and we did win fair, I should say. We were the better team. Second goal didn't come until the 87th minute though, but it was a tough. They let's just say like this: they had the first half and we had the second half, and we got 3 points, and that's beautiful. But next up, we see here Saunders is going to be out for 4 weeks. That's not what we were needing, you know. Losing Saunders for 4 weeks right now, that's not good. Last game is going to be played at our Champions League group. We are tied with Olympique Lyon on 9 points. We have Dortmund behind us, chasing us 1 point behind us. We cannot afford to draw or lose the last game. We're playing Basel away. We have to win. And we're going to have to win without our best player, Ezra Saunders. That's not going to be easy. We're going to play in our white and red away kits. The beautiful white and red away kits. Playing Basel in their classical ones. I'm a little nervous. Reynolds, he's an amazing player, so he can really fill the shoes of Saunders. But Saunders is the entire series MVP so far. He has been, I mean, he's if you check his potential right now, it says one of the best in the world. And that's just how it is. He is one of the best in the world. And he's now injured for 4 weeks. I'm kind of nervous to be honest, but we will try. I mean, we won the first game against Basel. It's not impossible to win, even though we played at home in the first game. Something tells me that it's going to be tough, but we got Pratt, we got Reynolds, and we have a solid defense right now. I hope they continue like that. We're going to play with Amundsen in goal. Livingston, Smith, Webb, and Stone. It's the defense line. Matson, Clayton, the central defensive midfielders. Reynolds in front of them. Aduama on the left wing. We got Rijks on the right wing. And we have Pratt up on top, hungry for goals. I say this is a good team. I say this is 3 points. And we will be through to the knockout stages. Come on, boys. Prove me right.
Still, there is work to do if a knockout stage place is to be theirs. Will they do the job tonight? It's live next on EA TV. And hello from a city that stands right on the border with Germany and France. But nevertheless, we are in Switzerland, in Basel. I'm Derek Ray, joined by Lee Dixon in the commentary position. And we're certainly in the mood for Champions League group stage action. It is Basel, and they face Oldham Athletic.
Thank you, Derek. We're in for a nervous night tonight of football. The visitors can qualify for the knockout stage of the Champions League. It's on a bit of a knife edge. Who's going to come out on top? Really can't wait.
And they get the ball rolling in this Champions League group stage confrontation. This group punching well above their weight.
Yeah, they've been the real surprise package of this group, but they're there on merit, you have to say that. And if it stays like this, the manager will be in for a pay rise.
Chance to take the lead. Well, to deny him from point-blank range like that, brilliant.
Well, really strong goalkeeping. Spread himself, used all of his body, really good save.
Now, potential danger. It might be. Fine reaction save from the goalkeeper.
Goalkeeping at its best. Really top draw. Options in the centre.
Fimiko Pululu. Oh, he's given it! Penalty! And an opportunity now for them to jump in front. Well, that could be his final rebuke, I think, and the referee's making that absolutely clear.
Well, I like that, Derek. Good refereeing. Nice and strong, told the player exactly what he was thinking.
And he's missed it from the spot. And in with a real chance. And still danger here. Forward trying to catch them out. It might be on for them. Defenders need to cover. So close!
Super fast break, lovely football. They'll be a little bit disappointed not to have scored there.
Possession. 𝐻𝐥𝐝𝐡𝐚𝐦. He's going forward well here. And the referee has pointed to the spot. Penalty given. He's been admonished by the referee. He's now got to walk something of a tightrope.
Yeah, he knows exactly where he stands. Look at the referee, how he's told him off there. No yellow card, but certainly knows what the referee's thinking.
Oh, goodness me, he's hit the post. Passing it around, looking for the goal that would put them ahead. And the cross goes in. In it goes! A goal, and one that removes a lot of the pressure.
Well, here we can see, Derek, from this better angle, it's all about the technique. When you're volleying a ball, it's all about timing. Let it get to the right place for your foot to make the connection, and there you go, in the back of the net. Well,
1-0 then. He's got the right idea with that pass. Can he finish? Well, that's really sound goalkeeping, not letting the opposition have any scraps. Well, he's given a corner, the referee. Over it comes, and he's clear as lines. Speculative effort here, and able to close down the shot. Electing to cross into the centre, and the keeper taking it cleanly.
the visitors are struggling with possession, really. But again, we've seen it before, we'll see it again. Their counter-attack play has been absolutely fantastic. Pace really hurts defences, and they've got that in abundance.
Oh, it might be. In it goes! A goal, and one that removes a lot of the pressure. Well, a second goal for them here. A change to the scoreline at the Groupama Stadium. A goal in that match. Alan McInally could reduce the deficit. And in it goes. And you never know in this game. They might yet be able to level it. Well, as they kick off again, 2-1 the current state of affairs. Remaining here. So 2 minutes of stoppage time to be added on. Down by a goal. This could be the final opportunity to snatch something. Tremendous block. This could be the equaliser. And so it is, full time here. And the good news is that they have clinched their place in the knockout stages. Here's the difficult part of the equation, Lee. As a second-place side, they might be up against one of the big guns in the knockout phase.
Well, ideally, yes, you'd finish top and then you'd take your pick on the second finishes. Slightly easier, you would say. But in this competition, at some point, you're going to play the big boys. So, big relief they're through, and I'm sure the fans are very happy.
We managed to pull through. We are in the knockout stages of the Champions League. That is just amazing. We managed to get through from the group containing both Dortmund and Olympique Lyon and Basel, I'm so happy about that. It's going to give the clubs a lot of money, of course. We're going to get a ton of euros for qualifying through the knockout stages, and experience is going to be perfect for the players as well. I just don't know how far we can go. If we go all the way to the final, well, then the series is over. So this could be the last season. Then again, you can see here we finished second, meaning we're probably going to play one of the big clubs. We should have, well, we lost them first on goal difference, so that's tough. Pereira has been sold, our left winger, and he's been playing some caps for the national team of Bolivia, but he went out on loan and they actually bought him, so congratulations. I will part ways and I just wish him the best. But now we're going to play Newcastle in the league at home, and that's what we're going to focus on. They are sitting 15th, we are sitting 6th, so we need a win. That's how it is. We don't want to draw or lose against them at home. We really need 3 points because we want to get up there among the top 4. We want to get on the Champions League place. In case we get knocked out now, we want to be able to have another shot at Champions League football next season. And to do that, we actually have to beat Newcastle. That's just how it is. We have to win against these teams that are on the lower half. We can't draw them. We can't lose them. If we lose them, it's a disaster. But a draw is really bad. So 3 points, that's what we need to go. Let's see the table here. Yeah, so we've got Arsenal just ahead of us, 1 point, and then it's a little gap. And then you see Newcastle down in 15th. Yeah, we should. Well, Newcastle is going to play in a yellow away kit. I haven't seen that one before. It's looking good though. And we are playing with everyone in the first 11 except the injured Saunders. Reynolds going to take his place, of course. He did a great job in Champions League. So let's go, boys. 3 points.
We simply have to focus on this man. In a rich vein of form and topping the scoring charts. Will he add more today on EA TV? And welcome to a game that really should have pulses racing. Every reason to believe this will be enthralling. I'm Derek Ray. With me for commentary is Lee Dixon. And it's all about action from the Premier League in this case. It's Oldham Athletic up against Newcastle United.
Cheers, Derek. Yes, excited about this one. Interesting matchup for me. We should get a good game here, hopefully.
And the match is underway. And he could really get at the opposition. Oh, good work to deny the opportunity. Well, he's given a corner, the referee. And firing it into the area. Well, he didn't trouble the goalkeeper, but it wasn't a... As we look at the table, I think it's fair to say a surprise to see Chelsea struggle as much as this league.
Well, the start of the season, most pundits, commentators, myself included, thought they'd be competing for the title. Still a way to go.
And he might be through here. He truly was. Ryan Fraser. Tremendous ball played through. Such an intending bad pass. Goalkeeper in charge of the situation. We know how troublesome he can be on the pitch, but what should we expect from him today, Lee? Might take the lead. And a goal to give them the lead. They have their reward. The opening goal of the game then. The counter-attack. Can they convert? Routine, really. Out. Plenty of forward momentum here, but can they produce? Todd Cantwell. A chance to whip it in. Fabricio Bustos. Cantwell. An attack full of promise. Classy goalkeeping.
Well, I think slim pickings out there, not created enough. I can't see them getting back in this game unless their forwards up their game a little bit.
Can't miss, surely. There it is. 2 to the good now, and that gives them a buffer. Well, a second goal for them here. Winning back possession. And it should be a tremendous Carabao Cup quarter-final. You can see it live with us here on EA TV. It's Oldham Athletic. He's got to score! And a goal! Wonderful stuff as they accelerate away from the opposition. Well, we're underway again, and this game was finished as a contest a long time ago. And he's fired over the corner. And the goalkeeper up to the task.
Well, yeah, it's a decent save, but if he lets that in, you'd be asking questions.
He continues his run. Can they get in behind them? And the keeper more than equal. Manquillo. Fraser. Crossing opportunity. Smuggled away. And there goes the final whistle, and the home fans are going to be happy about this outcome, Lee.
Well, it must be a dream as a striker to play in this team. They create for fun and have a lovely attacking style about them. Clinical finishing today as well.
Well, his performance in this particular game will have impressed many people, Lee.
Well, he never gave that back line a chance to get a breath. 2 goals for the lad today. Played superbly well, looked really sharp, constantly playing on the shoulder of the last defender. A real handful.
Now that's a beautiful win. 3 goals to 0. We kept a clean sheet. Defense was beautiful. We had 9 shots. We landed 7. We were shooting like mad. They had 4 shots landed. 4. We scored 3 goals in our 7 shots. They had a possession of 61%, but didn't stop us. We're playing physical. You can see we had 11 tackles. They got an injury too. We played really tough, and I think we played really well. I mean, we win 3 goals to 0, so that's a huge win. And that means we have 3 points in the bag. Just what we wanted, just what we needed. And I can actually breathe out a little. I'm a little. We have been drawing some, and that made me a little worried. But you can see here the ratings of the players. Reynolds pulled off an 8.8, which is beautiful. Pratt, of course, 10.0. It's just, yeah, good ratings for the players. I'm happy with how they played. I'm happy with the 3 points, and it will hopefully put some pressure on the teams above us. We want to get back on the top 5, or the top 4 I should say, but the top 5 is alright too. You can see Arsenal did win, so meaning that, we can't see the league table now, because next game in the next episode is going to be us playing Tottenham Hotspurs at home in the quarterfinal of the Carabao Cup. So that's going to be the first game of next episode. And I'm not going to go and look up the league table. I'll save that for the next episode. Doesn't really matter. It's so many games left to play. So, but that was a good. Well, I think so. It was a good episode, considering the fact that we actually managed to beat Basel, pushing through to the knockout stages of the Champions League. We got some wins. We did lose against Manchester United, but it wasn't unfair, so I can't really moan about it, unless I really want to moan about it, but I don't have to, because, you know, they won fair and square. I should just accept it. We will try and charge our batteries, and we can see the draw in the Champions League round of 16. Oldham's gonna play Red Bull Leipzig. Okay. All right. So we know we're playing Leipzig in the first round of the knockout stage. That's gonna be tough. It's not impossible. I mean, we did win against Dortmund, so we could do it. We could really do it. But we will have to play, our defense has to play really solid, and Pratt has to, you know, and hopefully Saunders is back. That's also key. But anyway, thank you guys for watching this episode. I hope you enjoyed it. Leave a like, a comment, and if you haven't subscribed yet, do that. Push that notification bell on all so you get notified when I upload a new content. Take good care of yourself, stay safe and healthy, be kind to each other, and till the next episode, guys, you walk good.